it's Dealer Mom. Sorry if there is noise, and I promised to upload about something else, but I'm not a of course it would be nice to have many views, but for me it's about being true to myself and speak about what's on my mind, and hopefully the you viewers, listeners won't make the same mistake, because I got epiphany, revelation, and it took me so many years, you know. And sorry, accident, I'll tell about it another day. And I'm very sad, and I just can't snap out of it, you know. But this is part of life. It's not that I'm going to take drugs or anything. It's not that, and it's not going to ruin rest of my day or anything. I can't. It's just that I need to get it out before I explode, you know. And I think that many, also men, but many women can maybe relate. I've seen this man for a bit over a year now, and we don't have any understanding or whatever, only that we see each other, attracted to each other, but no relationship, because we do not suit. We have known each other for over 20 years, and we know that we don't match. And he got small kids, and I no, and there are certain stuff. So we have this understanding that if I found someone or he found someone, it's over. Because I had a boyfriend last year for a short period of time where I didn't see him, so, you know. And it sounds so bad, but I'm grown up. I'm over 40. I can do what I want. And my kids, how much do they know? Yeah. They'll grow up and understand, you know. And he's not coming, you know. He picks me up and all that. Anywho, not to sound like Mother Teresa, but for a while ago I gave him a toy, I think, for his kids. I also have given him candy for his kids and plants for his garden. And it comes from a clean place. It doesn't come from a place where I want something in return, just to be nice. Yes, he is nice. He picks me up, uses gasoline, but it's not from a clean place. He does it to go to bed with me. Okay? So I'm not saying I'm better than him. It's not, because I also have my own agenda. Because if I didn't want to, I wouldn't go with him. Okay? Anywho, he had been to a country for vacation with his kids, and we began to speak about countries, and I lied, and not to be deceitful or mean, actually, because this is what I've been taught by my Japanese upbringing, to let the man feel bigger and better, you know. And especially the place, the area he just been to. The country I've been to 20 or 25 times, I don't know, but it's because my father was a chief steward on Maersk Line, and I sailed with my parents. And especially the area and the country I know so freaking much about, and there are a lot of things, very lot of things I don't know a shit about. And when I don't know things, I say I don't know. Also to my kids, don't ask me, ask your teacher or whatever. Or if I know, I say I know, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm a bit of a nerd. If there's something I want to know, Twin Towers, I have seen every footage there is, okay? And about what's happening in Palestine. I've seen every footage. I just want to learn, you know, because I have wasted so many years on drugs and all that shit. Anywho, we begin to discuss, because he's telling me he doesn't want to visit Muslim country, and I'm saying, oh yeah, it's dangerous because there are bombings and all that, and he says no, because Muslims doesn't act properly. They make mistakes and all that shit all the time. And I got angry, because then I said, hey, the country you just went to have they started wars many times? Are they perfect? Didn't they sell weapons? And you know, some questions. And I just should shut up, but I just couldn't, you know. I'm taught and brought up to shut up, especially with men, but I just couldn't do it here, because yeah. Anywho, and then he began to speak about the area and the country, and he was wrong. And I really try not to say that he's wrong, because again, my upbringing, and I didn't want to pull him down, because I have ruined many relationships and friendship by being the smart one and, you know, mentally crushed, and I'm very good at doing it. So I really had to myself not to say, hey, I've been there. So I lied and said, no, oh, it must have been that area and not that area, you know. But I knew about the place, and he was wrong about so many things, and he's telling me that he's right, you know. And it came to so much, but the point is that I came to that revelation that he thinks I'm stupid, that I'm not intelligent, that I don't know, that he's allowed to speak to me as I was a stupid bimbo. And I could see on his smirk face, I know we've known each other for over 20 years, okay? But I could see on his smirk face, and I probably also had a smirk face. I'm not perfect, okay? This was 50-50, I got to say. It's not only him. But I could see on his face that, you know. And then I figured out he's an atheist. I didn't know it, my own fault. But I've known him for over 20 years, and I don't know. And I also, and I actually didn't expect anything from him from this trip. But he's showing me a picture from Hello Kitty building, and I knew he was there, but I actually didn't think more about it. But he's showing me the picture again, and there is the little girl within me that thinks and hopes that he's maybe bought whatever, maybe for £1, $1, €1, whatever. It's nothing for him, okay? Nothing. He didn't buy anything. And he also knows that I collect stones from every country, not even a stone. And I know I asked him if he would take a stone home, but it's okay. And I got sad that I have given his kids, you know, stuff, and him stuff, not to get anything back, but now he could give me something, you know, that would mean so much to me. But no, nothing. It was just the only thing he... And I'm not in love with him, or I don't want to spend my life with him. It's not that. It's that it's not a secret that my kid's father was abusive, but he first began to be abusive when he began to take drugs. But before that, he knew who I was as a person and asked who I was. I have to take a break. Okay? Sorry, I'm here again. Whew, yeah. I don't want to be a crybaby. Anywho, but it's very emotional for me, because it's not about this guy in particular. It's, as I said, my ex. He took the time to know who I was with. He found out that my father was a big Danish man with a big D, you know, really Dane, and he was shocked because when you see me, you see an Asian and think, you know, and then he visit me and see, hey, you can't find a bigger Danish, really Danish man like my father was, you know. And he took the time to know who I was, and he never underestimated me. He knew that I was intelligent, and he never question mark what I said, you know, because he knew me. He knew that even though we only have known each other, I think 6-7 months before I became pregnant, but we knew each other before that. But he knew me that much that if I said something, I knew it. I knew about it. And if I didn't know, I would ask. And I got sad because it's only shit, I have to stop again. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Great that I can meditate and get it out. Anywho, no, it's just that many of the men I meet, it's just, that was the epiphany, the revelation that they're not interested to know who I am as a person within, you know, and they apparently think I'm a stupid bimbo, because when I think about it, they never start a articulate or intelligent conversation with me. It's always something very casual, you know, and only my friends, true friends, knows that who I am, and they can speak to me about whatever, and they do, you know, and they don't question my intelligence, and they know that I'm not the smartest, because I have my stupid side. Oh my god, I have my stupid side, you know. I'm so I do same mistake over and over again. This is one of them, you know. But they have so much respect that they just don't question when I say certain stuff. They know me, and they ask who I am as a person within, and my background and all that. And I'm so tired to meet men. Oh, I don't care anymore. To meet men that always it's the outside. It's not that long ago I drank coffee with a man I also know for many years, and I really thought that he wasn't like that, and I told him why I broke up with my ex, not the guy I dated for a year ago, approximately a year ago, I think last May or something. It was because I figured out that it wasn't me he was in love with. He was just it was just the body, the relationship, not for who I was within, and he didn't know who I am, because I asked, what do you like about me? And he said, because you're sweet. If you call me sweet, then you don't know me, okay? And I told this dude that was the reason why the relationship went south, you know. And what does he do? He does the exact same thing. Calls me sweet, beautiful, and all that shit. And men think a woman would hear, but I don't want to hear them. I'm more than that, you know. I'm not just a I could dress differently, but I'm not going to change who I am, you know, because I have had so sweet men in my life without changing who I am, you know. I know I can't dress provocatively. I've been much worse when I was, 18, and but I was able to find nice men, and I still am, but I lose them. I get scared. I don't know why. I just said goodbye to one, and I know he cares for me so much, but he had to move to the other side of Denmark, and he wants to take me, but my kids, I can't do it, and I don't feel, what you have to feel in order to move in with a person. But I'm just tired of. Now I understand what the blonde say when they are tired of being, labeled as a stupid blonde, because I really feel like being labeled like a stupid blonde. And it's not that I haven't thought about it before. I think I have spoken about it, but this was so. It's a man I knew for over 20 years, and why haven't I seen it before? Why haven't he recognized that I'm not just. He have been sweet when I was lowest of the lowest, I remember that I went to a meeting and I was so skinny, and he gave me food and a movie and just drove me home and nothing else, He's a sweet, kind person. It's not that. I can't say anything bad about him, because he has his sweet side. I remember that. And he have helped me, and he have been listening, and for 20 years, and being treated like this, not bad per se, but that he was looking at me like I was this stupid, unintelligent bimbo. It hurts so much, because I have tried it so many times, but to try it with one who have known me for so many years, that freaking hurts, And then I think I am stupid, because it's the same mistake I do over and over and over again. Even as I said, my kid's father, he wasn't like that. He knew who I was. And the sweet men who have been in my life, who was interested in me, within me, I just can't figure it out. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong, And I'm not ready to settle down. I don't want to get married. I don't want to, I like to be single. I like to have this life with my daughter. But she's 18 in 3.5 years, and then I'm probably alone. So I have to think forward, And I have lost handful of chances, and I'm so embarrassed. And I'm thinking, should I color my hair a certain way, and I got some interesting, because I asked on Facebook, and I got some interesting responses, and yeah, I don't think I can say more. I didn't know I would get so emotional. I'm sorry, but I promised when I made this channel that I wouldn't lie. I would protect, you know, with names and certain stuff, but I wouldn't lie. I would be true to myself and to my viewers. And I didn't want to go after numbers or whatever. So I think instead of starting over and edit and all that shit, I think I would just let it be as it is and just put it up, and if there aren't viewers, that's it. If there is, I hope people who's in similar situation, younger especially, maybe, I don't know, just don't make the same mistakes that I make and I'm keep making. But damn, it hurts. Be treated, and it's not only it's many people who treat me like a dumb bimbo. Maybe I should change my appearance, but I do have people in my life that doesn't treat me like that, that does know that I'm not just a shallow, you know, that I'm so much more than that. Even the viewers know that I'm, not all of them, but most of the true viewers who come back again and again. When I read, I'm not great at commenting back because I'm so busy, and I've been busy for so long, but I can read that you know me and you appreciate me for who I am and not the way I look or what, you know. Some, yes, but most of you, so sweet and caring and compassionate, and it's virtual. So if it can have virtual, why not in real life? I just don't get it anymore. If you can advise me, please do. Yeah, I have another upload to make if I'm able to. Yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Thank you for watching, and I can't anymore. Thank you for watching. Please leave a message, like and subscribe if you want to. Bye bye.